Well, anyway.
You're such an idiot.
We're going to play between 9 and 10 an hour of the tracks. Now, I don't know much about this. I don't know who how we managed to get this. Or whether it's just kind of thrown together. Who picks the tracks? Do we get to pick them?
No, because the band listen through to them, or the band's people.
Right.
And so they listen and say which ones they want to play.
Right, okay.
And that happens with all live music. They always kind of get approved.
Have we got everything?
We've got a lot. I haven't got the list in front of me.
What happens if one of our favourites isn't on the list?
I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I had a quick scan through and I was quite happy.
Okay, good.
We're playing Relight My Fire at 8 o'clock as well. I've listened to that already.
The live version?
Sounds brilliant, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's nice, because I was going to say, if there's anybody who can't listen because you got to go to work, then go and listen again later. And there you go. So we'll throw in Relight My Fire as well, just after 8. I want to. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have a look at the list in a minute.
You want to what?
Just
No, don't, because then you'll spoil it for yourself.
No, but I want to make sure that they're playing.
Okay.
Which was your favourite?
I really enjoyed Hold Up a Light from the current album.
Did you?
I don't know if we're playing that one.
Well, I'm going to text their manager and say, can we at least play it before 9 o'clock then?
If not, maybe we could play it tomorrow.
This is the track that I've been babbling on about for ages to Gary, saying please release it as a single because I've already written a parody for it.
I see.
And this
is that why they
like,
haven't?
This is like a running joke every time we speak. You know, so another song comes out like that. You still haven't released it. It went, just be patient. It might come out. I'm like, it better do, because I've written. I didn't write a parody for Up All Night. I didn't write a parody for whatever the last one, the current one. Have any say or whatnot?
Said it all.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So when they're sorry to ask more questions because I wasn't there, but when they're sat on the elephant, what are they singing or are they just like, all right,
singing,
waving at people?
So they start in the middle, because we can talk about it now. Because tour's over. They start in the middle of Wembley.
Yeah. And
then there's obviously the stage at one side. They need to get from the middle, from the B stage, all the way to the main stage, to the A stage. And an elephant just appears. They get in a little basket, and then it starts to rise up, and you realise they're sitting on top of an elephant in a basket. Then that moves all the way to the end, and it kind of twirls around a little bit, and then it lowers down. And then they get these
There's a step ladder, like off a cruise ship. There's one of those step ladders.
What, down the trunk?
That takes them off the elephant.
But the trunk was blowing water. It was amazing.
And also, this was good. And you wouldn't get this with a real elephant, is the tail is a person.
No, you wouldn't get that.
No, I wouldn't have wanted that job.
No, I wouldn't.
think that's the worst job of the whole tour.
I would have got a migraine, I think, hanging upside down and making like an elephant tail for however many minutes.
People are saying, seriously, is this the We Love Take That show? There are other bands in the world, you know, says someone on the text. Yeah, do you know what? I know, but no, there weren't last night. There was only one. You know what it's like when you go and see a gig?
Yeah.
Even if you go and see a gig in a pub, if it's amazing and that's it, you get obsessed with that band for a few days and you know, you go off and buy all their tracks or whatever and stick it on in the car or on your iPod. But this was massive. Plus, 250,000 people just saw them at Wembley alone.
Yeah.
Over 4 nights.
Yeah.
So it's big. This is as big as they come. And they will win Best Live Act and Best Tour. If they don't win several awards for Best Tour, it'll be outrageous. And we were very lucky. We're in a nice big posh box with showbiz royalty.
Who was there?
Oh, only the creme de la creme of the showbiz entertainment world.
Really?
Who wasn't there, Dominic?
That's right.
The question.
Well, I wasn't there.
First of all, we get our tickets. So there's me and Soph and Dave and his missus and Jane.
Hello. Whoa, hang on, back that one up.
Hang on.
Dave and his missus Jane.
And
Dave and his missus and Jane.
And then Rachel and of course
Mally.
No, of course not. He doesn't want to go see Take That.
I thought you would.
Too cool.
I took my future sister-in-law Caroline. Because Mally was not interested.
So basically, we get invited by the boys, by Gary and the boys, which is very, very sweet of them. And we get our tickets and we go in, and we're in box number 4021 at Wembley.
One of my favourite boxes.
And we get in there, and there's a couple of waiters in there, and they go, "Hi, how are you?" And we're like, "Are we really in here?" We're the only ones in the box. There's no one else there. The view's amazing. Lady Gaga's just come on stage. We're like, look at this. It's the business, isn't it? Hello, sir. Would you like a drink? Yeah. I love a beer, Dave. I love a beer.
Yes, please.
Wine, please. All right, lovely. He said to me, "Are you the host of the box, sir?" I went, am I? No way, you must be joking. Oh, well, I said, that'll all be happy. Don't worry about that.
And we had our own toilet as well.
Did you?
Yeah. Brilliant for a gig like Take That.
So we watched Lady Gaga, who was amazing and weird at the same time.
Right.
She's not the full shilling, no matter what anyone says, by the way. She's got a great voice, but she... cluck, cluck, jibber, jibber. Then we see our little video that me and Dave recorded.
Yeah.
When I say take, you say that.
And did they do it?
Luckily, yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Otherwise, it could have been embarrassing.
I'm still not sure whether it was deeply embarrassing or quite a cool thing to do.
No, it was
As
brilliant.
people will watch the screens and then looking at us, because people could see us,
Yeah.
because we're stood at the balcony of our box having a great time.
Yeah.
And then went, right, let's go and we saw some friends, and let's go and find our friends, and then we'll come back. So we left the nice posh box, found our friends, and then went back to the posh box. Somebody's in our seats, stood where we were stood.
Who?
That blooming Mylene Class bird.
Really?
And I'm like this. Is this a Marks and Spencer's reunion? What's going on? We Erin O'Connor coming up and some of the other ones I don't know the name of.
Twiggy.
Twiggy.
Imagine if Twiggy had been sat in your seat.
I bet she went.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we, as the, about 10 minutes later, there's Kimberly from Girls Aloud. She comes with her sisters and a couple of mates. Hey, how are you? Lovely, lovely. Then, Christine Blakely from The One Show.
No way.
Boom. That's the box you want to be in.
Did she have lovely shiny hair?
Oh, she's lovely.
Amazing hair.
It really looks like a wig.
It's not a wig.
Very slim as well.
Oh, what have I always said? Listen, I don't fancy dogs. I only go for the hot girls.
She look amazing.
So, and it was brilliant. It was a great show.
It was.
So, we've talked about that enough now. Now we'll just play the tracks for you. So for anyone who went, and I know many, many people did, if you didn't go, apologies for going on about it, but it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Get the DVD.
Oh, and by the way,
comes out.
you'll be pleased to know that this will stop. This obsession with Take That will stop. I'll tell you when it will stop. It will stop on Friday morning, because on Thursday night we're going to see Oasis. So from one extreme to the other, at the same venue, we saw Take That, and then a few days' time we're going to see Oasis. Then we'll be all Oasis out. Oh, and then, by the way, just so you know,
Yeah.
these are my concerts, so obsessions for the next few weeks. I'm going to the Leeds Festival on Sunday, which is going to be Kaiser Chiefs and then Kings of Leon. So I'll be all a little bit Kaiser, Kings of Leon out.
Yeah.
But before that, I'm very, very much thinking about going to Dublin, to Croke Park, to see U2.
Are you?
Because the Kaiser Chiefs are supporting, and I'm like, I might be all right for tickets.
Now then.
Now, do you fancy? How do you fancy some of them
What's the
apples?
date there, Chris?
Do you fancy that? Do you fancy that?
I wouldn't say no to that.
Kaiser Chiefs and then U2
Yes.
at Croke Park.
Oh, look at your face, Tom.
I've never been to Croke Park.
Neither have I. Well, I have,
either.
but not for gig,
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
wouldn't it?
You'll have to ask
Do
Nick.
you think seeing
Now,
you two in Dublin would be a good one? Do you
I
think?
Yeah.
It'd be a great one.
I've seen them in Dublin twice, but years ago.
And then
this would be great.
And by the way, we could always just tell Radio 1 we need to go and cover Benicassim, which is a nice festival in Spain, and we could go in there and
Yes.
watch 4 days of that.
Yeah.
I'll be up for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought you would be.
no problem.
We'll bring a load of listeners with us. We'll bring a bus. I'll drive. I've got my HGV.
I'll drive.
You won't drive.
Hop on,
Of course
everyone.
not. Of course I won't.
Well, you don't like flying, so you could do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll drive. I like driving.
You'll go too fast.
Steph in Manchester said, "Oh, so Lady Gaga turned up then, did she? Good God."
She's a funny fish, isn't she?
Not right, I'm
No,
telling
I mean,
you.
this is the weird thing, because she's a very talented girl. She's got a great voice, but at one point last night, she's there warming up for Take That. She's got approximately 50,000 people in front of her, and she's sat on a piano stool playing the piano with her foot.
Is she?
Yeah.
At one point, she was bent over. Now I've got to get credit where credit's due. She's got a good body on her.
You're right.
She's got a great little pert bottom. Which, by the way, that's not me being sexist, because you can't have not noticed her bottom.
I think she's happy with her bottom.
So she's bent over at one point, playing the piano with her bum in the air.
With her feet still.
Right? No, she's playing the piano with her hands.
Right.
Bent over, like properly.
Doubled.
Like that. With her bum sticking out. Singing a song about her brown eyes.
Yeah,
Now,
right. It's
I
weird.
didn't think that was the best look.
But also, as if anybody hadn't thought of that comparison as well as us,
Yeah.
she was then pointing to her buttocks as well while she was singing the lyrics.
And then she told the cameraman off for doing a close-up on her bottom.
Really?
Yeah. After she'd been shown off. That's like those women who kind of come out on a Friday, Saturday night with a very, very, very low-cut top and a push-up bra.
Yeah.
And their boobs are spilling out. And you kind of glance and they go, are you looking at my boobs? And you go, yes, I can't miss them.
They're looking at me.
It's like you're smuggling 2 Dominic Burns out of your top.
Hello.
Saying that, she was good.
She was good.
Amazing voice.
But nuts, crackers. But in a nice way.
How do you play with your feet?
It was like a child. Like a child bashing a toy on a piano keyboard.
Amazing.
That's it. You've got an amazing voice. She was brilliant.